Okay, now guys, we are live today with, of course, myself and Brian, the Vape King, Brian Hinkle. So, apologize. I was ready to go before we started this, and that's why we did it at 5:30. But right at 5:30, the macaroni was ready for macaroni and cheese. So sorry about that, guys. But
I smashed some chicken, and I didn't get into my Chex Mix yet.
Hey, Mr. Cobra Fire, we do see you there.
What's going on, Cobra?
Thanks a lot for coming over. I know this was a quick thing. We decided on, originally we were going to record this and just split it up for the two channels. But I thought, you know what? Heck, we're already on Google Plus, or Google Hangouts. Why not just do it live? Have a second live show today. So
Yep. Then we got to go on tonight, and we're going on at 10 o'clock tonight to do this week's episode of The Scoop.
Exactly. We changed it this week simply because I have to work tomorrow night, so we had to change it. But
is that going to be are we going to be going on Monday nights from now on? Are we switching it, or is that just a temporary thing?
It's only temporary because I'm going to start requesting Tuesday nights off.
Okay.
And sorry about let me see if that helps any. Not really, because it's the glare from the window. Sorry about the glare from the window. Normally, it's not that bad on my face. But now we are going to clear something up right now, immediately at the beginning of this review.
Yeah, get that out of the way.
Brian nor I have been paid whatsoever by Four Falgers.
Nope.
Now, here is what I want to tell everybody. This whole pain has been blown way out of proportion. When this occurred and everybody was going after them, I had already received notification that Four Falgers were sending this to me. I probably, personally, would have said, you know what, forget about it. I don't want to do your juice because it's so controversial right now. Were you about the same way, Brian?
Yeah. Honestly, I think I would have been the same way had I heard about it after I had talked to James. But I would have wanted. Eventually, I would have wanted to do the juices when everything had calmed down and everything got figured out. But I think it's just best to just go ahead and get it out of the way, because as long as I know everything is good, and if people are watching and everything is good, I got the messages where I had invited the guy James from Four Falgers on the show tonight, and he wasn't able to come on. So if anybody thinks I'm being paid for anything, you can message me on Facebook, and I'll show you the messages from the guy. That's all there is to it. I don't need juice companies to pay me to review their stuff. You know what I mean? If I want to review it, I'll do it with or without payment. I got damn near 60 juices over here that I paid for out of pocket, so I got plenty of juices. So the payment thing, that is just out of the question. And that goes for reviewing anything, not just juices. That goes for reviewing anything, period.
Exactly. Now, I do want to say real quick, I do see you out there, Doug. I see you, Steve, and I see you, Jennifer. I'm glad you actually made a live show. And you guys, I have to say, you're my loyals because you're on here immediately. This was off the spur, didn't know it was going to be live until like an hour before. So,
yeah.
But now the other thing about the payments they were only made for those reviewers who, if they got this juice, it was going to be 1-2 months down the road. It was only made just to move it up in their queue. That's the only reason some of them were made. Some of the payments were $100. The average was $100. The most he paid anybody was $300, and that was just to move up in their queue. Personally, I have no qualms with that, but you know what? We can talk a little bit maybe about that tonight if you want, since you're running tonight's show.
Yeah, we can talk about it. It'll be a topic for tonight. But as far as this review goes, Rob nor I paid to do this review, and even if I was asked to, if I wanted any money to do the review, it would have got turned down.
We are done.
It's not about money. It's not about money. It's about testing a product and giving my opinion on it and letting you guys take it how you will. Money is not an issue. I got money coming in from other places. So in order to be paid to do reviews is just a no-no in my book.
Yeah. Okay, Brian. You know what? Doug's like, let's get to the juice. Let's get to the juice.
Let's do it.
You know what? Let's start with Washington. Now, they do have 4 flavors, and just so you guys know, they are available in 0, 1.5, which is rare, 3, 6, and 12. So this will be really good for anybody all over the spectrum. That is one thing about that that's good. And they are 70-30, so they are still a really good blend in order to tank as well as drip. And that's another part I liked about it. Now, I have tanked every one of these juices. Normally, I prefer 30 mils for reviews, so I can tank a couple times. Every one has been at least one time. So, and they've been dripped for at least a day. So that's my method of tasting.
Yeah, I don't usually tank juices. When I go to review them, I drip all of them because you get the best flavor, I think, out of a dripper. And on the builds that I do, you get really good flavor off of them too, because I do all them crazy alien coils and stuff like that. So, but anyway, this is what the packaging looks like. If anybody's seen the Washington Monument, that's what it's supposed to resemble. The box opens from the bottom. When you open this box, just make sure you grab it from the sides and hold the bottle, and you slide it out just like that, and everything opens up. And there's your nick. You got the flavor profile right there, and then you got the name of the juice on the front.
Oh, Brian, I forgot to mention, during this live review, stick around to the end and we'll do a chat giveaway, because I've actually got 2 giveaways. Since we have people in chat, why not do one of the giveaways as a chat giveaway?
Yeah, why not? Everybody's here joining us earlier than I've ever seen a live show on, so why not?
The one thing I want to say is whoever wins the giveaway for both this one and the comment giveaway, you're going to be paying $6.80 shipping. So basically $7 shipping, but you're getting 60 mils of juice. I think that's totally fair for 60 mils of juice.
Yeah.
And that'll be... Well, Doug, you can always get in the comment giveaway, because I'll be doing a comment giveaway on top of that, Doug, so it's not a big deal. Or, you know what? Let's do this. Anybody in chat? Brian, do you have a pen and paper?
Mm-hmm.
Write everybody's name down in chat. If you're in chat, Brian's going to write it down, and you can't stay till the end. We're going to keep track of everybody that's here, and you're going to be entered in the giveaway since you are my really dedicated subscribers.
All right, we got Cobra Fire.
You have to watch to the end to find out who won the chat giveaway. But now Washington is supposed to be a sugary tropical fruit cereal with cream and custard. I know you've vaped them before, Brian. What was your opinion on them?
This juice, Washington, I freaking love it, man. This, if anybody has ever had, I love this juice. It's a very good freaking juice. I love it. Now, I'm not meaning to say that it's something else, but to me, if anybody's ever had the milk from Telios, that's kind of what it resembles to me, but it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more tropical. Telios was a little bit more weedy. This is more tropical, but it kind of has that same taste to it, and I love it. I tore through a 30 ml bottle of Telios in like 2 days.
To me, this one reminds me of a Fruity Pebbles vape instead of a Fruit Loops. It doesn't remind me of Fruit Loops. It reminds me of a Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, it's definitely not Fruit Loops.
Instead of just Fruity Pebbles in a bowl, to me, this is almost like you've taken Fruity Pebbles and made Rice Krispie treats out of them.
Yeah, it's really good. I love it. It's definitely good. Like I said, to me, it tastes just like Telios, except it's it's got more of a tropical taste to it than a weedy taste. Yeah,
it's sweeter than a regular cereal vape. That's why I say it's more like a Rice Krispies treat, but with Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not like Fruit Loops. It's definitely a Fruity Pebbles. It's not Fruit Loops. It's too sweet to be a Fruit Loops.
Oh yeah, and the thing is now they do have these in 15, 30s, and 120s with glass bottles that are clear. Looking at the color of all of these, I will say they don't look like it looks just like Nick oxidation. It doesn't look like any coloring. So I do like that fact.
Yeah, all the juices, all of them have. Where did my bottle go?
Yeah.
All the juices have like this kind of tint to it, so it's definitely not. It doesn't have any food coloring in it. Unlike, I'm not going to show the name on the bottle, but you know, I had texted this to you the other day. This really bothers me. It turns my cotton pink, and I have to change it. I hate juices with food coloring in them, man. I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that juice, though. That juice is one of my favorites.
The juice is good. It tastes exactly like what it's supposed to taste like. But I like changing flavors, and I use cotton bacon, so you can change flavors on it without it retaining the prior flavor. And that I have to change it because it turns my cotton pink.
Okay. You know what, Brian? Let's go ahead and jump over to Jefferson. Now, if you guys have, we'll get to that in a little bit. I'm trying to do these in my preferences. Cobra Fire, that's the whole thing. And I'm actually doing them in reverse on the list. But this one's supposed to be a blood orange with peaches with sweet yogurt.
Yeah, this one's a little bit of a lighter juice. It's not as dark as the other ones, but still no kind of food coloring. You can tell it's just the flavorings and everything.
Now, I'm going to be frank about this one. Personally, I taste no yogurt whatsoever in this.
I don't get any yogurt off of this one either.
But on a good note, the blood orange is not too strong, which is something that happens a lot. Blood orange at times can be overpowering, and then the peaches can be overpowering. I mean, they put two very strong flavors together.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're not overpowering. Personally, to me, they're not.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see any overpowering?
No, they mix this one really good, and I guess since they mix it with what's supposed to be with supposed to be a sweet yogurt, although I don't get any yogurt in it. I'm guessing maybe that's the flavor that takes out the
The tanginess.
the kind of tanginess and ripeness to the peach and the orange. And you would think with it having an orange in it, it would be really citrusy, but it's really not. It's really kind of mellowed out.
It's more sweetness than it is citrusy. Yeah. That peach, I think, because it almost, I don't know if any of you are from West Virginia, but we have a place in West Virginia called the Tamarack, and they sell Greenbrier peaches, which are grown in West Virginia at the Greenbrier. It's a resort that's been around for years. I think it's probably the oldest country club in the United States, I think. But these peaches taste a lot like those peaches.
Yeah, they're.
That's what it reminds me of.
It's really good. I like this juice, but it's not something I would vape all day.
No, it's not an all-day vape for me.
No, it's definitely not an all-day vape. Now, that Washington, I was trying not to vape at all before we did this. That
wouldn't be my all-day vape. Washington wouldn't. We're getting to my all-day vape here in a little bit.
and for a 70-30, man, they named these juices right for foggers because these things freaking cloud.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's not a hard throat hit. Even a 70-30, a lot of times I'll get a hard throat hit. That's the other thing. You know, I do like 70-30 because it does give you that throat hit.
Mm.
But it's not a harsh throat hit.
No, it's not a harsh throat hit at all. The only one I really get any kind of throat hit off of is the one we just did, the Jefferson, and it's not a throat hit like a choke you up throat hit. It's just the initial hit of the orange that does it.
Peaches have a tendency to give a throat hit too.
Yeah, it's not a bad juice at all by any means. But like I said, it's not an all-day vape for me.
Right. Okay. Next is Hamilton. Now, I will tell you, Hamilton, I was also hesitant with. Hamilton is supposed to be a pumpkin mousse blended with vanilla cream and graham crackers. So basically, a pumpkin pie in a graham cracker crust.
Yeah.
Is basically what it was supposed to be.
I really like this juice.
Matt, actually, these are for foggers. And from what I understand, 4 foggers is the one you're thinking of. I do have a review coming for that later, but
yeah,
that's another show. I'm not going into that issue, Matt, but both Brian and I do have the other juice, so we will be hitting that next.
Yeah.
But with Hamilton, the pumpkin, to me, I wish it was a little stronger.
Yeah, I don't get much pumpkin off of this. I thought since it said like a rich pumpkin mousse that I don't know if anybody's ever had like the pumpkin spice creamer or the pumpkin spice cappuccino type thing, but when I think pumpkin, that's the kind of pumpkin that I think about, and I don't get this at all.
And Tommy, with you asking if we've ever tried Kendo Vape Cotton, I tried the V1 and I'll never try it again. I hated the wicking properties of it. I've heard the V2's better, but I'm not chancing it. Personally, I just use good old-fashioned cotton balls. That's all I use. I get organic cotton balls, unroll them, and that's what I use. And honestly, it works just as well as any wicking material I've ever tried. And that's the organic cotton sheets. I've tried cotton bacon. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't like the wicking properties. I've tried hemp wick. I've tried a lot of different types. I've never found one I like, other than my cotton balls. And my cotton balls, I paid $4 for 80, and they last me almost a year.
They do last a long time. That's what I used before I got. I use those in. I use regular cotton balls in my tanks, and I use my cotton bacon strictly for drippers.
But like I said, when it comes to the pumpkin mousse, vanilla cream, I don't even taste the graham cracker.
Yeah, I don't get much graham cracker. I taste
with that hint of pumpkin. I wish there was more pumpkin.
Yeah, I would have liked to have tasted a little bit more pumpkin in this juice. It's a good juice, but I think it could have used a little bit more pumpkin. The biggest thing I get out of this juice is vanilla cream. I don't really get much graham cracker. I don't really get much of anything with vanilla cream.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much that one. Like I said, all three of these have been good juices, but save the best to me for last. Franklin, which is New York cheesecake with peanut butter and Swiss chocolate with hints of the toasted pie crust. And like I've told you guys, I tank and drip these because that's part. I understand there's an echo, Jennifer. I didn't grab my PlayStation headset, so you're hearing the echo from my room.
I love the way this juice smells.
Oh yeah, same here.
Smells so good. You can really smell the peanut butter in this juice. And you would think with it having peanut butter in it that the peanut would be really overpowering, but it's really not. The peanut butter nor the chocolate in this juice are real overpowering. But I get a nice peanut butter chocolate, like, kind of pie crusty taste. I don't really get too much cheesecake off of this one.
Yeah, I get a little bit of cheesecake, but not a lot. Doug was actually saying he's never had one that he liked, that he could taste the cheesecake in.
I don't really taste the cheesecake in this too much, I gotta say. I can taste the peanut butter for sure, but like I said, it's not real overpowering. You can taste the chocolate, and the pie crust is in the background. But I don't taste too much cheesecake, not at all.
You know, that's a good question. Do you think it's a sweet chocolate or a bitter chocolate?
It's more of a sweeter chocolate to me. I get a sweeter chocolate.
Yeah, same here. I get a little bit of a sweeter chocolate than I would like the chocolate shavings. So I do get a little more of a sweet chocolate with it.
It's supposed to resemble Swiss chocolate, and I've had a Swiss chocolate bar, and it's a really sweet chocolate. It's really sugary. But now don't take that the wrong way, because this is not a real sugary vape, but it's more sweeter. Pure Swiss chocolate is like unbelievably sweet.
What sweetens it up, honestly, Brian, is that chocolate.
Yeah. And it levels out the peanut butter.
Yeah.
This kind of tastes a little bit like a Reese's cup, and it's not all the way there, but if it had a little bit more chocolate and a little bit more peanut butter in it, the way that they have it mixed, they could turn this into a Reese's peanut butter cup quick. I like this juice. I mean, now, yeah, I really do.
For anybody, I have a couple things. You know, they do have an Instagram. Please do follow them on Instagram. It's @FullerFolgersVapor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I will put all this down in the comments as soon as we get done with the broadcast. I'll throw everything in the comments, as well as their Facebook, because they will be doing giveaways ever so often. But they are offering if you do YouTube 15 on their website, you will actually, or IG 15, my
Yeah.
Instagram post that I'm going to do, you will actually get 15% off. And Brian, I'm sure you got that with yours also, right?
Yeah, he sent me the discount codes too. It's YouTube 15 if you watch it on here, and then we tell you about their Instagram. Go over there, and it's IG 15.
So if you got to see this and you want to go get any of these, make sure to use those coupon codes.
Yeah, and you can get them in 15s, 30s, and 120s.
Right. I don't have the prices. I think the 15s are 12. 30s are probably between 18 and 20. I'm just going on because 12 is about average for premium e-liquids. Do you have? Can you pull that up and double check the prices, Brian?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Because I didn't get a chance to figure it out. But yeah, if you were, I noticed a few of you were saying that you wanted to try these out. If you don't win in either of the giveaways, make sure to go over there and use that code YouTube15 to get the 15% off. I mean, if they're offering it, why not use it?
Yeah, why not?
But okay, Brian, you got the prices?
Yes, 15 mil is $9.99, a 30 mil is $17.99, and a 120 is $51.99, and that's from 4foggers.com. And like I said, like we said, if you go to their website and order it, you can use YouTube 15 or IG 15.
There you go. And you get 15% off. I mean, that's $1.50 if you get the 15 mil. Yeah, Doug, that's a really good price.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with people that you've seen?
Yeah, I got everybody in here. I'm gonna read them off really quick. Anybody in the chat, if you hear that I miss your name, please write it so I can catch it. I got Mr. Cobra Fire, Douglas Gammon, Steve M, Jennifer Harper, I see Lies, Matt Derrick, Lost Boy Soul 71, and Milkman John. And I did not write down Tommy Vapors because he wanted to pay it forward last time, so I just figured he would want to do the same thing. Tommy, if you want to be in this, let me know.
Yeah,
but I don't think he will. Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, so he can just jump in the other
Well,
day.
I think Tommy's got a review coming for him too.
Okay.
So I don't think he's gonna want to get in on it.
Okay. Now, can you pull up or you know what? Entertain them. I'll be right back. No, never mind. Pull up a random number generator.
Okay. Where is it?
That'll be how we'll do the chat giveaway. For anybody that was in here, we're going to do a random number generator, and whoever comes up as the random number, they are the one that wins.
Okay.
In the order that Brian wrote them.
Where is the number generator? Oh, here it is, right here. Generate.
Count how many you have, probably, and then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 people from the chat. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You get Lost Boy Soul.
Yeah, I got Lost Boy.
Okay.
Matt Derrick. Yep, I got Matt Derrick, Douglas Gammon, Jennifer Harper.
Because we got 11 viewers, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how come I only got 8 people? Who am I missing?
Well, Tommy, but Tommy's probably not watching. You know what? It's probably people not chatting, so don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you're going to do a number between 1 and 8. And if you want, you can actually do a screen share. That way everybody sees it.
Okay, let me screen share. That way you could. This is the first time I've used the number generator. Am I sharing?
Yes, you are sharing.
Okay.
Now you're not. Okay. Hold on. Let me mute.
Are you ready? I can't hear you.
I muted myself so that it don't keep flipping back to me. Or you know what? There we go. I just presented you.
Okay. All right, random.org. Generate 100 random integers between 1 and 8, right?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Okay. We're just going to do it like that. All right, here we go. Get numbers. We'll go off of the first column, number 6.
Yeah, just go off number 6.
Oh, there it is, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matt, there is our winner. There's the paper right there.
So, Matt, what you need to do is you need to send me an email, which it's right down here. Or no, I'm sorry, my email isn't on there. I thought it was. You need to send me an email at vapingminuteman@gmail.com, and I will converse with you and show you how, or to explain to you how you'll get the $6 to me, and then we'll take care of that. But now, for the second giveaway, what we're going to do is, let's see, I will draw this on advocacy night of the scoop. That'll be the night that we do it. So when advocacy night of the scoop, I see you, SC.
Yeah, I see you.
On the advocacy night of the scoop, we will draw this. So anyone that wants to get in the review of the second line, or the second set, which, Matt, right here is your line. Brand new, in the boxes, sealed, everything.
And you better hurry. You got to hurry up and email him before he vapes it all the way.
No, what's going to happen is, if he does not contact me before we draw the other winner, guess what happens?
Give it away to somebody else.
Both goes up for giveaways. So, and you know what? I may take it, put it to the side, and do it for another giveaway, or I may just give it away that night. I don't know which I'll do, but that's what we're going to do. So like I said, you need to like, comment, make sure you're subscribed to me, and make sure to go over there and subscribe to Brian. This will be cross-posted on his channel, but the giveaway is not good on Brian's channel. So if you're right now watching it on Brian's channel, make sure to come over, subscribe, like, and share. As long as you're subscribed over here and you watched it on his channel, we're cool about it. And I will check when it's who's actually subscribed, because I may draw them like a day before or earlier that day. But don't forget, guys. Brian, you want to do my closing with me?
Why not?
We might as well. We're on my channel for a regular review. We might as well. Remember, guys, you gotta fight
for your right
to vape.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I had to do that for the fun of it because we've never done it in a live show.
Nope. I always meant to do that. I laugh every time at the end of your videos when you do it.
What'd you say?
Only Rob could come out with an outro like that.
Okay, talk to you later, guys. We're going to end this. Don't forget, check us out tonight, 10 p.m. I don't know why my video is so crappy today. It must be Google screwing up again. Because nothing's changed for me. But talk to you later, guys.
See you, everybody.